This is the guy with Georgia Outdoors, and we are at the Statesboro Fairgrounds for the Statesboro Police Officers Association first inaugural barbecue cook-off. Drew and Will, some buddies of mine, have been out here all night long. I had to go to graduation this morning, so I couldn't come out here with them. But they've been out here since midnight last night cooking, and they are just ready for this cook-off today. They have been putting in a lot of effort, and we're gonna see if we can win a couple of the divisions, and who knows, maybe even take home some hardware. But all this is for a good cause. I'm gonna let Will go a little bit deeper into that, but I'm gonna be helping them out a little bit, mostly just taste testing, but hopefully we can win something. But either way, it's gonna be a fun day and some good eating.
So we're out here at the barbecue competition, and this benefits the Statesboro Police Officers Foundation. This helps out families of fallen officers. It helps out any officer that might get injured on the job. I believe it goes to their canines and stuff like that for the community, but this is their first event they've ever had. I think they had 30 teams, 25 of them showed up or something like that.
So Pigs and Heat has entered for the Grand Championship. We are doing 4 meats, a sauce, and a dessert. The first meat that's going to be due will be at noon, and it will be the chicken. And we have decided to go with a family recipe. We're going to do boneless, skinless chicken thighs and some of Papa J's world famous sauce glazed over the top. And we're going to let that run for about 2 hours, and then take it off, glaze it back over, put it back on for maybe 10 to 15 minutes, let that gel up, and then put it in the box, give it to the judges. They give you 15 minutes window to turn in, and everyone has to be turned in. They take them in, and then they unveil them all at the same time, so nobody will have an edge, and it's all blind. So they give you a number there. You won't even know your number till you go turn it in. They blindly put it in. The judges can't see who's who. All right, so we are smoking with oak, fresh cut about 2 weeks ago, thanks to FS&H Tree Service. They hooked us up, and then you know we had to go with B&B. It's tried and true. If it goes in that firebox, it will be B&B. Our next meat's gonna be the ribs, and that's gonna be due at 1 o'clock. And we're going with St. Louis style ribs, and it's gonna be about a 4-hour cook time. And about halfway through, we're gonna wrap them. I'm gonna douse them down with butter, brown sugar, honey, and some of my world famous spicy vinegar sauce, and let them go. And then about 30 minutes before time to turn in, I'm gonna unwrap them, I'm gonna glaze them, and I'm gonna let them cook about 15 minutes, unfold, put them in the box, send them to the judges. Same thing with these, Drew? Yep. They're ready.
What is that, Drew?
Apple juice.
Secret recipe?
Secret recipe.
Go.
Oh yeah. We want it ideally to pull that far off the bone. That's how you know they're ready. All right, so the best way to cut ribs is meat side down. That way you can see the bones and you follow there.
Follow the bones. How many ribs do we have to turn in?
We have 6 judges, and I'm gonna do what's called a Hollywood cut. Yeah. So I cut this side of the bone and this side of the bone.
Yes, sir. Oh, so it makes that one rib.
And you have that one big Mac Daddy right there.
More money.
Where you can hit from either side.
All right, let's look at it. I like that smoke ring right there.
I mean, this is cooked to perfection. What I tell you, about a pinky's worth. That first knuckle is pretty close. I don't think the judges are gonna complain too much about that.
Oh man. I'm not even sure what kind of sauce they get on there, but that is good.
Very good. Very, very, very good. Couldn't have asked for better.
He's still waiting on his right there.
As of right now, my competition winner. Look at that.
Alright, wait, what do you think? German guy. Barbecue.
German guy and barbecue.
What do you think, man?
So good. Probably, I'm not gonna lie, one of the best trips I've ever had.
Mike, there ain't no meat left on that bone, man.
That was alright.
Was it pretty good?
Yes, it was good.
Should it win?
Yes.
You know your way around a rib. What do you think?
Alright, probably one of the best I've ever had.
Not bad. What do you think?
Great.
He's eating from the wrong end, but that's when you know it's, that's when you know it's good. I ain't never seen anybody eating like that, but hey, if it's that good.
We put our dessert in, we put our sauce in, We've got our chicken gone. Our ribs just went in. Now we're finishing up our Boston butt. It's on pellet peat right now and finishing out. And then we're gonna take it out, put it in the cooler, let it rest. And then we're gonna be working on the brisket for the next hour and a half, trying to get it to the final, ready to be sliced. But it's gonna come down to the wire, but hey, good things always do.
All right, so at 2 o'clock, this is where the public is gonna have their say in it. The Boston butts will be due, and we have to give an entire butt pulled in a pan, and it will be blindly judged by the public. So there will be a People's Choice Awards today. Then we will have to choose enough for 6 judges to put in the box for our division, and the judges will also do that. We started with these butts. We put them on about 2 o'clock this morning, and they should be done at probably about 1 o'clock, and then we're gonna let them rest for maybe 15-20 minutes, and we're gonna start pulling them. So they're literally going straight from the grill to the table. All right, it's 1:30. We have 30 minutes to get our boxes pulled pork for the judges and for the public. So we're pulling real quick. We're gonna go through, we're gonna get the fat out of there and anything that we personally wouldn't want to eat. And about 30 minutes, it's gonna be time to turn it in.
All right, here they go.
Yep, I know. We still got 10 minutes.
Yeah, what do you think?
I like bigger chunks. You want thinner than that?
Sauce, push it all to the back, 2 sauces up front.
One in each corner.
That was my next guess. All right, it is 1:55. We have 5 minutes to get to that door and turn this in. We have what I think will be perfect for 6 judges. And then we have the People's Choice, and we put about 1.5 butts in there, so probably about 15 pounds. So I'm excited. I think we have a chance. I think we knocked it out the park with ribs. I think chicken was spot on, and I don't think this has hurt our chance of winning the grand championship. The brisket, to me, is traditionally how I judge every person who says they can barbecue. It is the most difficult piece of meat. It is basically the one you can screw up the worst. That's why we cook 2. Completely different rubs, completely different types. One's a Wagyu that was already trimmed. One was store-bought, and I did not trim it, keep the fat on. And we're gonna let them go for about 20 more minutes, then we're gonna pull them out. We're gonna sauce them, and we're gonna have a guide to Georgia Outdoor Taste Test before the judges taste it. That brisket went on at midnight, and we pulled it off almost an hour ago, so it's about a 14-hour cook time. We gave ourselves 15 hours wanting to let it rest, and now it's money time. It's time to cut them and see which one of these is gonna get us to that promised land.
Look at that, we got the smoke ring.
Nice smoke ring. The fat's still on it that we got to trim, but that right there certainly feels tender. This is it. I feel like I've put forth good product on every turn-in. I feel good about all of them. At the end of the day, there is some discrepancy. The judges still will have a personal bias on what they like. I know that I cook for the type of food that I like, and I don't always match what they like, but who knows? So let's
It's all in the judges' hands now.
let's see where we land. Pigs in heat. First responders.
I think it went great. I think that whatever happens, I'm ready for bed.
It's all in the judges' hands at this point.
That's right.
All right, so we're about 2 minutes away for them announcing who won. There are 6 entries that we are in, and then they will name a grand champion and a reserve champion for the first responders division. So, you know, there's 8 things out there. Ideally, we win 1. I think 1 would be a great showing. So let's see what happens.
And what our funding goes to is some of the items we've been able to do is we partnered with the city of Statesboro
and we bought active shooter vests for all of our police officers. We partnered with the PD themselves and actually bought and built individual first aid kits that our officers have in their cars.
Thanks everybody for coming out to the first annual Statesboro Police Officers Foundation Barbecue Cook-Off. I think it went pretty well. What y'all think? I'm gonna start off with the crowd choice. The crowd choice is what the public went and voted on, and it is pigs in heat. Congratulations. Congratulations. We'll go to reserve champion, which is second place overall within your division. For the first responders division, reserve champion, pigs in heat. Reserve champion, backyard barbecue hero, BBQ Crew. We're gonna move to the grand champion. This is first place within the backyard barbecue hero division, and you get this wonderful cypress slice. Outlaws and In-Laws Barbecue. Congratulations, guys. Y'all did great. Y'all did fantastic. Grand champion first responders division. Honey Lovin' Barbecue. Go see the American Flag Man if you want an award, because he also has the checkbook, and you have a little bit of money in there that you can claim.
All right, so we just got done with the award ceremony. It was so awesome to hear our name first award. We were the People's Champ. There is an award, but they have to go find it. So right now we're just holding this as a place filler, but we also won.
We got second place, reserve champion. Man, we sweating it there for a little while. Our name didn't come out. Second place on a lot of stuff, but overall, we're second place in everything.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. I hope you guys enjoyed this content, but till the next time, this has been the unofficial and no doubt incomplete
Bobby Duggan.
G2GO.
Close enough.
Guide to Georgia Outdoors. He don't know the tagline. He don't know.